Alright. Episode 2. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited.
Sholmes and I.
In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The Speckled Band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson.
The snake.
In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike.
I actually read this
Truly was
Sherlock
the
Holmes
most
story.
terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
I read that one. I read that one and the, what was it? The something box. Okay, before we continue on here, I'm gonna be completely honest. I 100%, what the? That auto advanced. It was January 9th though.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Yes,
And
Sholmes.
discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So, the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message.
Ooh.
In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality. This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
Oh no.
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What?
Don't be absurd. This
Oh, God.
is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you? And where have you come from?
That's the, okay.
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah!
I presume you must have heard of me.
Okay, to be 100% honest with you, I remember everything about this case. I don't remember the investigation that much, but I know who the murderer is. I know how we get there. I remember a lot about this case because it had one thing special to it that no other case has in the series, but I won't tell you what it is. All right. Oh, I should have gone water. My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Wait, I can't move. We're in chains, boys. Ah, what the? Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up now, Oh god, oh no, it's Russian man. Oh no! We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how we cannot wake up. You are a truly cold-blooded man. You... Huh? You found me then? We found you, and now you pay, criminal. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, huh? Sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, No, I'll tell you everything. There is only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that... Oh my god, why you gotta put all these question marks, bro? Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Miss Suzuto. Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Ha! You pretend not to know? You are a wolf in sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Did you not try to make excuse? What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Woo! Here in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were not doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs, surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazumi-sama's life? Answer me, please. I definitely need water. No. No! Kazuma was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Don't try to find it funny. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way the Russian crewmen just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. Thought I was gonna die. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'll be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, what was that? Hold on. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock at Great Britain. But if you confine yourself in my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They are a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do you need to keep that a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikitoba, you mean? From your close friend? More to the point, surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'll give me away. No, but if she knew what we've done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about time the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you're gonna get in there. I think it won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yeah, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I'll tell you what. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? What? Can the stewardess even speak Japanese, Asogi? Then I can stick over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. I've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We'll leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. I don't know what just happened. Murderer. Oh god, he became a robot. Someone help me. No, I'm not a murderer. Da, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yeah, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. This guy's voice is so bad. Suzuto-san, please tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you too. Ah, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. Suppose all I can do is try to find out what happened, what really happened. He really was killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs, they think I did it. They think I'm Kazuma's killer. When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped through these four walls. What? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been someone inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? Well, I do, but I can't tell you it. This isn't possible. How did he die then? What exactly happened? Are you gonna deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? Did you not see me 2 weeks ago, ma'am? You were in the courtroom there. Please, Suzuto-san, you have to tell me. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died? The ship's doctor is examining the body, of course, but he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there are no obvious external signs of injury then. That's true, yes. Bum, bum, bum. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yeah, I was, but... He'd always wake up before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning, he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Suzuto-san arrived at his cabin door, I wondered? I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when I managed to get inside, he dead. There was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor. I love the outline. And the white tape there now shows exactly where it was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. All right, ma'am. All right, Maya negative 0.10. Yeah, you would go negative because you ain't 2.0. You in the past. It's also very hard to believe for me too. Trust me. Now I've told you everything that I know, so it's my turn to ask you a question. Yeah, go for it. My head feels so heavy. I'm still throbbing like anything. That must mean we were attacked. Oh god. Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now. I've been shut in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have accompanied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No. That would be impossible, obviously. Yeah, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted me to go to England together. He wanted us to go to England together. He actually asked you? But why? I'm his friend? And he obviously knows that I'm the main character. Suzuto, come on, keep up. I'm afraid I don't really know that reason myself. I don't understand. Kazuma, why did you want this? What's the real reason? What's the real reason? Why did you go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? It's an idea that's been on my head ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that. And you'll get your own game series. And your grandchildren will also get their own game series. But I've never really thought about being a lawyer. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of culture development, the center of the world in many ways. Can be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then what? Nothing. Forget it. Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Well, he didn't do a very good job. I mean, he's dead. That's probably why he didn't do a good job of it. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Oh, my mistake. The American legal system. I fully believe in the whole freaking America, California thing. I don't believe in the Japanifornia thing. I think it's dumb. We're in California. Get over it, buckos. Yeah, maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Suzuto-san, sorry that we kept it a secret from you. By stowing away on the ship, I mean. I know Kazumi-sama. I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me become guilty by association. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly right, yeah. Word perfect, in fact. Yeah. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. Then I got myself in that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yeah. So deeply that it didn't stir when Kazumi-sama was killed. Well, yeah. I know it sounds unbelievable, really I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. For some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Yo, go to the doc, be like, hey, do I have a head injury? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it. Suzuto-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you, but the trouble is, There's no one else could possibly have done this. No, incorrect. Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? I can't take this. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. Okay, Suzuto, come on, buddy. I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? Investigate, baby. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Go fucking leave that room. Hiya! I got bodied. What the? That was a Suzuto takedown. Suzuto, what? What martial art form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Alright, prove it. Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to? Have you forgotten already? What you achieved just a few weeks ago? You're successfully defending yourself in a court of law. Yeah. She expected me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Suzuto-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the door? Oh, yes it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or another crewmate decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Ah! Yes, of course! The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the door on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. She's gonna be like, you had an accomplice, BB. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-san thought so highly of you. Thank you, Suzuto-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? Very funny. Pepe hands. Well, in the light of the evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least. Thank you. Do you finally believe me? I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility to use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign. This isn't labyrinthine, Suzuto. Calm down. What does she think I am, a magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Suzuto-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want to use your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Well, anyway, let's get started on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I'll avenge your death. We'll converse. Examine.